Artemis's mind teetered on the edge of collapse. And it was up to me to save him. As I jolted awake, drenched in a clammy sweat, I realized it was the 156th night spent in the circadian cycler, a device that regulated my sleep patterns. I, Emilia, belonged to the esteemed Lagrange lineage, a genetic heritage of cognitively enhanced individuals whose duty was to propel humanity forward. Despite this privilege, I never considered myself separate or superior to the non-genetically modified population that comprised the majority of Earth's remaining inhabitants. However, their acceptance of me as one of their own would not come easily. My day commenced with the consumption of a substantial portion of semi-toxic, low-nutrient paste, accompanied by an injection of stimulants. This chemical cocktail had been a sustained regimen for over a year in order to facilitate my transition into a truth seeker, an endeavor that demanded unwavering dedication. Suddenly, an alert flickered across the intracranial integrated reality circuits embedded within Emilia's cornea. Her father's composed voice resonated within her mind, providing a calm update on her health and her progress in her Artemis programming role. Ever since she embarked on this path at the tender age of 16, she had relied on this mode of communication to stay connected with her father. With great subtlety, her father offered advice, always respecting the boundaries of her chosen path. He gently nudged her forward, sharing encrypted media tailored precisely to her unique journey. Each cryptographic message contained profound insights carefully selected by her father, serving as guiding lights along her chosen path. One of Emilia's challenges lay in deciphering the intricate code without the aid of an AI system that could seamlessly integrate it into her consciousness. Instead, she had to bring up the code on her screen during the limited moments she could spare outside her primary focus. To buy herself more time, she had resorted to hacking the cryptography of her circadian cycler, manipulating the device to allow her extended periods of wakefulness. Simultaneously, she had also hacked the concoction being injected into her life support and nutrition systems for over a year, modifying its composition to sustain her heightened state. She knew that if anyone discovered her alterations, the consequences could be severe. Yet, driven by her insatiable thirst for knowledge and the conviction of her purpose, Emilia continued to navigate the treacherous waters of her clandestine adjustments, determined to fulfill her destiny. Having proven her exceptional abilities, Emilia had been presented with the prestigious role of Truth Seeker Prime, a revered position that held immense significance among the elites residing in the hive habitats of Mars and certain enclaves scattered underground on Earth. Born on a space station in anticipation of the Artemis space missions and the future colonization of Mars, she had been ingrained with the rich history of this colonization effort by Artemis Prime itself during her upbringing in the habitat. Emilia's boundless curiosity about the diverse nature of other hive habitats fueled her ambition to embark on a dual path as both a truth seeker and an Artemis Prime programmer. This way, she envisioned herself not only delving into the pursuit of truth but also actively contributing to the enhancement of lower-functioning hives. Her ultimate aim was to integrate these hives into a cohesive system, seamlessly connecting them with the highly advanced Level A habitats. Driven by a deep sense of purpose and armed with her unwavering determination, Emilia sought to unite these disparate factions, fostering synergy and collaboration. By harnessing her unique position as both a Truth Seeker Prime and an Artemis Prime programmer, she aimed to bridge the gaps that separated the hives, forging a cohesive and interconnected network that would bring about unprecedented progress for all. As the night unfolded, Emilia devoted herself to decrypting the media her father had entrusted to her years earlier. The once obscure content now bore immense relevance to her current role as a programmer. She yearned to comprehend why the system failed to distribute the vast repositories of data evenly across all levels of functionality within the hives. It troubled her deeply that the highest processing power was exclusively reserved for research-oriented hives, while certain hives located in poverty-stricken and marginalized regions were deprived of the resources necessary for substantial data collection and processing. Ineffectively, power was being drawn from these already disadvantaged hives, exacerbating their hardships further. With an insatiable hunger for knowledge and justice, Emilia delved into the intricacies of the system, determined to uncover the underlying reasons behind this uneven distribution. She sought to understand the intricate mechanisms that perpetuated this disparity, questioning the very foundations of the existing structure. Emilia knew that only by unraveling these mysteries could she initiate the changes required to establish a more equitable and inclusive system, where every hive, regardless of its location or level of functionality, would have equal access to the tools and resources needed to thrive.